if you want to have this prestigious job of being a host clerk and get this nice little teal one, only one person gets this one. It's me and Chris Shelby. We have the individual ones. He's got the executive director. No, it's truly an honor to bring the people that you feel most comfortable with, that know what your job is, to bring them to your city, and so they can enjoy it. Is just amazing. I would highly recommend it. To say it's not going to be a lot of work, it is. But start early is my biggest advice, and build and have your team in place. That's kind of the biggest thing. And when it all starts going, it's an amazing feeling to see people walking in your town and to say, especially when people said I've never been, even exhibitors that they've never been to Grand Rapids before, and we're like, you got to come back when it's a little bit warmer, or especially in September when you have Art Prize, and there's going to be thousands of pieces of art around the city. And every city has their story to tell. And tell your story of your city. Talk to your convention bureau. I say we're a nice little big city. We're not New York or Chicago or LA, but look at the cities that we're going to Little Rock and Grand Rapids and St. Louis. St. Louis is a big city, but those mid-sized cities, they're perfect to bid because people want to go to there, and they don't want to go around through a big airport and in a downtown where it's busy and congested. I think conventioneers like to go to places where they feel safe, where they can walk around, where there's things close by, but it's not jam-packed either. And we're cheap. Compared to other places, I thought our hotel rates were real good compared to other cities. It's a quick ride from the airport. It's not, and we have hotel spaces close by too. So if you have those kind of things, you can see what can be done. You don't have to have everything in one space as long as you can move people around. And there's certain people who want to do everything themselves and don't rely on people. And I'm so thankful for the host committee and other clerks who stepped up to say, "We'll help. Just ask us." And I'm not. And so for those of us that are those type of people who look at a project and say, "Okay, how am I going to get this done?" We need to humble ourselves and just say, "I need people to help," and they have. They've stepped up. All of our vendors and sponsors and everybody who's donated money and stuff to the bags. This is my third conference. I don't think I've ever seen this much goodies or food in a bag or other stuff. So, and we're thankful for everything we got in every conference, but that we really got all this stuff starting in January because we didn't know, are we going to have a conference or are we not? And once we got the word that it's a go, we went. And we're just so thankful for all that. The work and the volunteers. And, we had a clerk and her husband that were kind of walking by while we were stuffing bags from Kentucky. And she said, "What are you doing?" We're like, "We're stuffing bags." "All right, we're going to stuff bags too." So it's that camaraderie and that collaboration. Like, we see a job to be done, we'll get it. We just have to be sometimes humble ourselves to ask and accept help.